Our clubhouse provides comfort and care to those who are experiencing the cancer journey.
We offer free social and emotional support to anyone touched by cancer. So it could be our members, we call our clientele members. They could be living with cancer, they could be a friend, family, or loved one of someone with cancer. They could have lost someone to cancer, and we also have members that are post-treatment from cancer.
We've had quite a success in the Strip District of Pittsburgh, and we expanded into Westmoreland County about 2.5 years ago.
It was opened in 1995 and was originally called Gilda's Club. It was named after Gilda Radner, who many of you might know had ovarian cancer and succumbed to the disease in 1989. It was started by her husband, Gene Wilder, who also had cancer himself, as well as their dear friend Joel Siegel. He was the film critic on Good Morning America, who also had cancer, as well as her therapist. Our Clubhouse takes its name from a quote from Gilda Radner, and as she commented on her cancer diagnosis, she said that it gave her membership to an elite club that she'd rather not be a member of. Each year in the United States, over 1.5 million Americans will become members of this club.
And what healthcare doesn't do a great job in is being the glue that connects the disease with life.
But while the diagnosis and the acute treatment is vital and important and necessary, I would go so far to say is this missing piece is also important. And this missing piece, this void, is the emotional and social support for cancer patients. And it is this void that an organization like Our Clubhouse fills.
Cancer is probably one of the most important things in your life, and we have no support.
Now, this is what's called a friend raiser, and what we're trying to do is raise awareness for our clubhouse and what we're doing here with those who are experiencing their cancer journey.
Well, we're here to raise awareness about our clubhouse. In Westmoreland County, we want to have a greater presence here, and we're a volunteer-run organization, so just support from the community is so important. Just the day-to-day activities, from crafts to dinners.
Support groups, to bereavement groups, to art therapy, to survivorship counseling, to alternative modalities for healing. The list goes on and on and on. And the important thing about this to know is that it is completely free of charge, and it is not open only to cancer patients, but to their family and their friends as well.
Like, we couldn't do it without help from our community members and our volunteers.
Like the doctor said earlier, there's a disconnect between the medical, what you go through, and the end result. This fills that void. It's a place you can go to. You can feel safe. You don't have to speak, or you can speak. You can share or not share. That to me is probably the best thing, to know that you're not the only one going through what you're going through, and everyone else understands.
I'm a 16-year stage 4 metastatic breast cancer survivor. I'm instrumental in getting a lot of people to the clubhouse, from treatment at the chemo center, trying to make them realize there's a place for them, they're not alone. The camaraderie, the caring and support is very important all the way through treatment and beyond.
The clubhouse is just a nice place to go to. I mean, it's friendly, it's a friendly atmosphere. Everybody we all kind of hold each other up as far as like just support, because everybody's in a different place with this. It's like you're either a long-time survivor or this is all new to you, whatever, but we support each other, and that's really important.
I just want to say I met some wonderful people through the clubhouse, which I wouldn't have met through my cancer diagnosis, and we have fun, we play bingo, we eat, which we enjoy. We play games and crafts. It's a great time.
I'm a longtime survivor, so I've always been concerned about the long-term ramifications of the medicines that I received over 30 years ago. So I went into our clubhouse. At the time it was called Gilda's Club, and it brought me to a lot of other opportunities, including the Children's Hospital Survivorship Clinic, and I was able to really find more information on what the long-term ramifications of my disease and treatments were. So it's helped me tremendously in navigating my health. And I've met an incredible amount of people that we are lifelong friends. We're brothers and sisters, and I've been able to raise some funds for our clubhouse, and so it's been a wonderful journey.
Spread the word. We need the surgeons, all the doctors, everybody to spread the word, to let people know that the clubhouse is there. It's hard to let people know. It's hard to get the word out.
In the end, the clubhouse, its staff, and other members helped me emotionally transition back to the life I had before cancer. I once asked my surgeon if I'd ever be the person I was before my diagnosis. She answered, "Why would you want to be her? She had cancer and you don't." The clubhouse for me was a part of understanding where to place this experience of cancer in the larger context of my life. It is in the past. Please take time to tell your patients about the work that is done at Our Clubhouse. They may not think they need it, but it could speed up time it takes to return to normal.
They can go to www.ourclubhouse.org. Our phone number is 724-221-6182. We're open Tuesdays and Thursdays 12:30 to 8 in Westmoreland. But we do have yoga Mondays and Fridays. The clubhouse isn't open, but we have a volunteer that runs yoga 10 to 10:50, so that's a very popular activity as well.